As Hong Kong continues to face its fourth coronavirus wave, the government has launched a designated quarantine hotel scheme, which has been in effect for over a week. From December 22nd to February 19, those returning to Hong Kong from overseas now must undergo their 21-day mandatory quarantine at one of 36 designated hotels. These hotels can only host quarantine guests who can pick from 12,000 rooms of various types and prices. Wan Chai District's Hotel Indigo, a 4-star hotel, is one option on the list. With the tourism industry severely hit, this hotel applied to be part of the scheme, which also guarantees a 50% occupancy and a subsidy of up to $77 if occupancy rates fall short.
We've rolled out different promotional packages like staycations, but ultimately that's domestic business. With this scheme, customer flow is stable and less volatile. I can't speak for other hotels because each hotel is different, but I believe it generally benefits hotels like us.
Wong adds that hotel occupancy for December and January is about 60 to 70% compared to the 20 to 30% before, even when it catered to a mix of regular and quarantine guests. He says the recent UK travel ban hasn't affected business too much, but he worries that could change if the travel quota is further limited. And although Wong believes it's understandable for the government to constantly update measures to stay ahead of the pandemic, he still hopes hotels can be given more buffer time to adapt to these changes better. It's an exclusive list that's been coveted for the business opportunities it provides. And while some hotels have been disappointed at being left off, others, like this one behind me, feel differently. A minority of rooms at Chuen Wan's Bay Bridge Lifestyle Retreat caters to long-stay customers who management is unwilling to kick out for the scheme.
30% of our guests comes from this long-stay segment, and including other staycation travelers. We have a pretty good hotel occupancy already, and we feel that we can generate a pretty good income, which is higher than what the government can offer for this scheme.
He explains that the long-stay segment is a revenue driver for the 4-star hotel because customers like the flexibility and value for money, and other hotels are now also promoting long stays. Meanwhile, one expert says the select service sector will likely benefit most from this scheme because it's largely focused on rooms only, and other non-room revenue-generating areas of the hotel are less influential for operations.
It would be beneficial for more hotels to be able to take part in this scheme. I think at the moment, though, the government does have to start slower. At 12,000 rooms, that's 14% roughly of the room inventory. And we'll have to wait and see how many people actually fly into Hong Kong and how much of that demand actually and supply actually gets taken up. And these next 2 months will be quite critical within that.
He adds, with only 8,000 visitors a month entering Hong Kong, there still aren't enough incoming travelers to fulfill that hotel demand, but it might pave a way to reopen borders. Ann Chang, CGTN, Hong Kong.